everything you've just seen to the intro of this video, all the photos and the videos have been shot straight out of this newly announced Pixel 7a. And it's a pretty impressive device, but we're going to show you throughout this review why that is the case. Now the 7a is starting price is $499 or £449, and for that, in the unboxing experience, you get your normal cable, the phone, obviously, and we have it in the C color here, the OTG cable, and a bunch of manuals, and obviously the SIM ejector pin, nothing else. So there's no plug-in here, and there's no accessories like a free plastic case or anything. So the unboxing experience is, as you'd expect, pretty standard, and that's become the standard in the industry anyway. In terms of a promotion, we did also get a pair of Galaxy Bud A's, and we've also had those in the sea blue color as well. So if you're thinking about buying the phone and you're umming and ahhing, it's a great entry into the Pixel ecosystem, I should say, and get those pair of Buds A for free while the promotion lasts. So one of the key things with any Pixel you'll find, whether you get the 6A, which is now the starting point at $349, that's still there, and that's your entry into the Pixel family, all the way up to the Pixel 7 Pro, so 7A, 7 Pro, you'll get the same OS experience. So one of the key things with that is you're going to get software updates before anybody else, and then you're going to get features on your Pixel device that aren't going to be available right away on, say, something like an S23 Ultra or other Android devices, regardless of the flagship status. Now, one of those key things, which is pretty cool, and this particular device is running on Tensor G2, is the ability to use something called Magic Eraser, where effectively you have an object or something in the environment which you don't want. Let's just take hypothetical scenario. You're taking a photo on the waterfall, and there's a person there, you don't want them there, you can rub them out and they're gone, and it doesn't affect the image in any way. Other things to look forward to in terms of the Pixel, and in this one in particular, is build quality is actually really, really good. So it is plastic, but it is a nicer, higher quality plastic, and the phone itself is flat and 6.1 inch, so it's incredibly compact, feels great in the hand as well, which is a lovely touch because sometimes there are compromises in build quality. Again, it is plastic, but it's a higher grade of plastic, which is really, really cool. Now, build quality, if you look, you're gonna get that plastic sound. It is plastic on the back, but overall, it's a very, very impressive device. In terms of gaming, let's briefly touch on that because people do a lot of that. So in this video, we've got a demo playing of Call of Duty, and as you can see, that Tensor G2 is doing great things. So there's no judder, there's no slowdown. Graphically, it can keep up as well. So you're not losing out if you're not spending the £700, £800, £900, £1,000 on the top end Pixels, and you're thinking, I've only got a budget of £500. Well, you could definitely score something on a 7A if you wanted to game as well. So that's a great addition. And other components of this are quite flagship. So there is a 90 Hz refresh display as well, which is the same as a Pixel 7, and it is OLED capped at 1080p. So factor that all in, it is actually a pretty good deal. But there's one more thing we need to touch on actually before we let this video finish. So let's briefly touch on the specs of the Pixel 7a. So we're not going to talk about cameras because a lot of it is AI related, and we'll get that in separately. So you get a 6.1 inch 1080p OLED display at 90 Hz, Tensor G2 as we mentioned, so the same as the flagships, 8 GB RAM, 120 GB storage, 4,385 mAh battery with 18 watt wired, 7 watt wireless, and then an IP67 rated. Now, the one thing you'll see in a lot of reviews here on YouTube in general is how this 7a compares to the Pixel 7. Now, just on the offset, just gonna let you know, by RRP price, there is a difference. There's about a £200 difference. However, there's so many offers on the Pixel 7, you can actually get one for roughly the same cost as the 7a. So what do you get more? Better cameras, better screen quality, better build quality, you get the same OS updates, but the key thing for me, potentially better battery life and faster charging and faster wireless charging as well as IP68 compared to IP67. But the purpose of this review and this video is not to make comparisons to the Pixel 7, because that option is there because chances are this will go on offer in 2 to 3 months, and you could probably have this for less than £400 anyway. Is the Pixel 7 on its own merits stands really, really well in that budget category, that mid-range category. In fact, for that 449, and if you're able to capitalize on those buds as well for free, it's a hell of an introduction to the Pixel ecosystem. So if you've got a Pixel 5 and you're moving across, amazing. If you've got a Pixel 6a and you want the higher refresh rate, because the Pixel 6a is capped at 60 Hz, great option. But if you're looking for a premium high-end device, the best of what Google offer, maybe consider the Pixel 7 or the 7 Pro, or maybe wait later this year for the Pixel 8. But for those budget conscious, this is a spectacular phone, and fair play to Google, a great job on the new Pixel 7a. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, as always, we out.